All right, good morning again on this Saturday, 8:40 on the clock here. If you were watching, 10 minutes ago, I showed you this view from Weatherford College, and you can see actually visibility looks a little bit better at this hour, and it continues to be above freezing. In fact, it's warmed up a degree in the last 10 minutes. 34 now, feeling like 28, which means a little bit of fog there. Temperatures are above freezing, so freezing fog not really a concern. Denton is at that freezing point at 32. Says it feels like 32, but the wind turbines are spinning, so I'd imagine that's not necessarily correct, because if there is a breeze, it probably feels at least a little bit colder than that. Not thick fog in Denton at all, but it kind of just looks hazy with a little bit of low-level cloud cover and maybe a little light fog out there here or there. Fort Worth sitting at 36, wind chill 36, and it is above freezing, obviously, in Fort Worth as well. There you go. Reduced visibilities really south and southwest of DFW proper. Cleburne with less than a mile visibility, less than half a mile. Same thing in Hillsborough and Stephenville, but Granbury has seen improving visibility at this hour. So this fog will continue to lift, and by an hour or so from now, we really won't be dealing with, dense fog here or there, and temperatures are continuing to warm up as well. In fact, Granbury's now warmed up another degree at 34, so temperatures are going to keep on warming up. That threat for if I could talk, that threat for freezing fog, say that 5 times fast, is coming to an end, although there might be a slick spot or two, a little light glaze here or there at some bridges and overpasses where that fog was thick last night into this morning. Not concerned with that in and around DFW this morning. Later on today, anything that was left out there, at least icy or sleety or anything like that, will melt, because look at these temperatures. Mid to upper 50s later on this afternoon. We will see some passing cloud cover, but it'll be kind of those mid to high level clouds a little bit later on today. And then tonight, above freezing for pretty much everybody. Could there be a location or two that briefly drops down to freezing tomorrow morning? Sure, it's not impossible. Most places will be above freezing overnight and into your Sunday morning. Still going to be chilly, don't get me wrong, but it's back closer to normal. Normal lows about 38, will be about 39, 40 across Dallas to Fort Worth, and it's a return to above normal temperatures tomorrow afternoon. Highs in the 60s area wide, maybe even a few places in the upper 60s, trying to touch 70 across western North Texas. Winds will be a little breezy today. There will be a breeze tomorrow, but not as strong as today. So, as far as the weekend goes, tomorrow's probably going to be a little bit better than today, but today's not going to be bad at all, especially given what we went through this past week. Does stay dry this weekend, but this upcoming week I have rain back in the forecast. Not Monday, but here comes the front. Here comes the storm system. Some showers and storms will be out there during the day on Tuesday. It does look like it'll be on and off rain during the day on Tuesday as a front moves in. You see a little wintry weather up in the Panhandle, but not for North Texas. Not concerned with that, but Tuesday could be a little rainy at times, maybe a little lingering rain first thing on Wednesday, but that should clear off quickly to the east and will be dry Wednesday afternoon. And that front moving through is not an Arctic blast or anything like that. It's just good rain for us, around an inch. In fact, the severe weather threat looks pretty low as well, so no winter weather. Pretty low chance of severe weather. We'll gladly take it, because the past couple weeks we've been dealing with all of that. No winter weather in North Texas, but the Panhandle could pick up a little snow with this next event, and winter weather stays out of Texas and stays out of the areas impacted by this most recent winter storm. It's snowy across the west and across kind of the northern part of the country through next weekend, but not for us. We won't be dealing with that, hopefully, anytime soon again. All right, here's your temperatures over the next 10 days. No Arctic blast. In fact, most mornings are above freezing. The only morning that might be around freezing or below freezing about a week from now, next Saturday, with highs in the 50s there a couple days this upcoming Friday and into the following weekend there. All right.